Welcome to Monday in Review. I'm Wes with Dad Does Adventure, a videographer and photographer in the adventure space, and I'm going to be bringing you a weekly review on camera gear, backpacking gear, camping gear, and some stuff that does both. Love it if you joined. Come along. Without further ado, let's get started. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Monday in Review. I'm Wes with Dad Does Adventure, and I appreciate you coming along. Today we're talking about a very important topic in the adventure space, and that is solar generators or battery boxes and how do they fit in most adventures. So we're going to be covering three topics. The first is, should you even get one? Are they a waste of money? Are they a big hunk of weight? And if you do get one, what should you use it for? Second topic we're going to cover is what types of items do I charge with my boxes, and which items are too much for which solar generators or battery boxes. So really a wattage comparison chart. And then lastly, and most importantly, we're going to do a review specifically on the Jackery Explorer 300, and you can get an idea of what one of the best-selling boxes get used for. So come along, we're gonna have some fun. Should I get a solar generator, or is it a big hunk of plastic that costs lots of $100 bills? Well, the answer, as with most things, it depends. If you're very weight conscious into backpacking, this is probably not the product for you. But the good news is, if you are into RVing, car camping, photography, videography, overall adventure, this is probably a product that would be very useful. And I can't wait to get into those uses, but just to lay it out, I think overall my experience has been that the bang has definitely been worth the buck, especially with a handful of brands, one of which we'll review at the end of this video. So without further ado, let's jump into part two, which is, what do I use it for? So what do I use my Jackery 300 Explorer for? I have a larger power box, and one of my rigs has onboard power. So specifically, what do I use this small box for? Well, the first one's very obvious. I do use it to charge my phone, watch, and AirPods. It does a very good job on it. It would take days and days before it would remotely be in danger of running out. So that's the obvious. Also, as a videographer who does photography in the adventure space, camera batteries and camera equipment batteries are a huge deal. But let's get into some things that maybe you haven't thought of. A really unique way that we use our small Jackery 300 is on a mini projector. I love to put up a sidewall on our awning or on a tent in a remote spot and watch a movie. It's just a really fun experience. I know some people it's not your cup of tea, but we really enjoy it. So we use it to power that. We have a few small cooking items that we use it for. We have globe lights that we string across camp that I can use the Jackery 300 for. Because it's LED, it runs for a really long time. And those are just some of the basic items that we charge and run off of our Jackery 300. So without further ado, I want to jump into the exact specs of this box, what it can handle, and hopefully lay out some boxes that have some smaller use targeted items and some larger use items, and you can make a good decision on which box is right for you. So let's talk specifically about the Jackery Explorer 300. This is one of their flagship products and maybe one of the most popular items that they sell. Jackery's been in the game for a very long time. They're one of the original producers of solar generators, and we quite like them. We do have some other brands. We're not given these boxes for free, so this is a genuine and honest review. First and foremost, it's a 300 watt inverter. As disclosed by the name, it can surge to 500 watts and has the ability to charge while being plugged into a wall in about 2.5 hours. It can also charge with a solar panel in about 5 hours, and it can plug into a car via cigarette lighter or DC 12 volt power. One of the beautiful things about this box is it has the ability to charge a cell phone about 16 times. And I know one of the uses that is extremely popular in the adventure space is folks who have to use a CPAP machine. This is one of the most commonly used Jackery boxes for a CPAP, as it'll run it for a little over 7 hours. There are lots of uses for this little solar generator, but it's extremely pertinent to many adventure and outdoor items, ones that we've talked about, especially in the content creative space. GoPro batteries, drone batteries, camera batteries, laptop charging, and then you have the camping side, headlamps, lanterns, globe lights for string lights is what we use it for. And this little box, if you have the solar panel and about 5 hours of sun, can be put to work at night in camp, charging everything, lighting the area, running a movie off a projector screen, or running a CPAP, and then in a day be ready to rock and roll after about 5 hours of sun. So this is probably the most useful solar generator that we own, and we own 4, and I would highly recommend it if any of the things that I've mentioned are things that you use when you camp, adventure, or content create in the outdoors. With that, I appreciate you coming along today. If this review was very helpful, we would so appreciate a subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. And if there was something that was specifically helpful to you, we would love it if you left us a comment as a review to our channel. All right, y'all, I hope you have an amazing Monday. And again, thanks for coming along on Monday in Review. Bye.